Hi, darlings. It's Robin here with your daily spirit message reading. This is for Sunday, November 30th, last day of the month, new month right around the corner. So, wow, one more month until 2026, which is absolutely mind-boggling to me. So, anyway, this is the Light Seer Tarot. And let me pull a card here. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so Spirit is saying to just jump in. You know, there's this character is standing there with the surfboard, looking at the water, something holding them back. Okay? And I feel like there is an irrational fear in the way. Does anybody have an irrational fear that you want to share in the comments? Mine is heights and also spiders. Okay? So let's talk about that for a quick minute. Spirit is going to give us a card to tell us how to get over that. So we have the Death card and the Rebirth card. So I guess the therapy that they're suggesting, hold on for a second, is to do something to get over the fear. Well, thanks a lot. Okay, as if we haven't heard that before. But just walk away from it, I suppose, is what they're saying. And how can you do that? Especially if you're the type of person that maybe you're afraid of airplanes, you know, or you're agoraphobic, you know? How can you just cut that off, act like it never happened? And like, I'm not the type of person that is ever going to, you know, where they have that aversion therapy where you're supposed to maybe hold a spider in your hand. That's never going to happen, you know? So I guess let's ask Spirit, okay, I mean, it's easier said than done. So can we get a little bit more help than just, you know, find a way to get over it? Because if we thought we could find a way to get over it, wouldn't we have done that already? All right. Okay, so I got told to shut my sass mouth, and there's a new guide entering. I do believe it's Metatron. Okay, he's like, spend a little money and get some therapy if you've got something that is that terrifying to you. So, I mean, therapy can get really, really expensive. So I'm getting some other suggestions here. There's HZ frequencies for everything, and I have never even thought of that before. So I'm sure there's an HZ frequency for fear elimination and HZ frequency for phobia. These are free, okay? Or maybe you could get a guided meditation on YouTube. There's so many different guided meditations. So if you want to spend money on a therapist, that's great. If you're covered, whatever. That Ace of Pentacles is saying you could probably spend some money and get past that barrier in your mind. But again, there's free options. So, and I love a good HC frequency. You can just angel number 333. You can put it on and then keep on going with your life. You don't have to stop and do a session. Actually, they're also saying maybe a singing bowl could be helpful because it does change your frequency. And there was some version of yourself that was in that frequency, in that vibration, in that timeline. And for those of you that have irrational fears, you have absolutely no idea where it came from. Maybe it happened in a previous life and your soul is like carried it over, you know, just in case you weren't tortured enough by an irrational fear in a past life. Here you go again. So let me pull another card. Well, here's the Fool card. And I feel like maybe the free therapies are going to be more helpful because you can do those anytime at home for free. You know, you can, like I said before, listen to HZ anywhere, doing anything. You could put it on while you're sleeping if you want to. And then I feel like there's going to be a release for your soul just by doing those things and that rebirth, you know, because I'll give you guys an example. I was in New York And what's that really tall building? I wouldn't go on it. Somebody let me know in the comments, because sometimes I have absolute just brain farts and I can't remember. I wouldn't go on it with my friend because I was too afraid of heights. And again, in Toronto, the CN Tower, I wanted to go up there, but I couldn't do it. And besides the whole glass elevator thing, no. Okay, so I'm gonna do myself a favor and grab some free therapy. So thank you so much to Spirit for illuminating this, because I think everybody has an irrational fear. So, whew, I'm gonna go. Much love.